Please enjoy these highlights from my stream playing top 100 ranked standard with Temur Nexus. I've linked in the description 2 sideboard guide articles along with a log of my ranked matches where I tracked my climb from Platinum to Mythic. Okay, let's get back into rank queues. Now we're warmed up. I expect this won't be a freebie. As soon as we lose, we're gonna fall and what are we up against? Please be highly ranked. 95th percent! Oh, Scricchiolo. Blah. If we lose to this guy, we're gonna lose a lot of ranking. Let's get the double Nexus. It's no green mana. We are on the play. We do have an expansion. I think I'll keep it. The purpose of the Jadelight Ranger is to sort of trade with your opponent's creature. And like, you can sometimes make it, well, preferably it's at least 3 power. And often we'll trade for something at equivalent mana cost. Alright, Steam Vents is probably better for me than the alternative. Oh, is this the mirror? Okay. Okay, I was maybe going to copy Growth Spiral if they had one there. I think this is the mirror. The game 1 in the mirror is pretty obnoxious. Could counter my Chemistry's Insight. Well, there's a Reclamation. I can't play it with counter mana by the form of Expansion Explosion, so I will wait, I think. So I'll just play... Actually, I'll shock with Breeding Pool. So that I can Growth Spiral out Stomping Ground and still Chemistry's Insight away a Root Snare. So, yeah, they won't have... I've got 2... I think we're going to take this one here. This game, at least. Unless they have 2 counterspells, or they have a counterspell and an expansion. So we'll Growth Spiral. I hope they do something right now. You spend some of your mana. I love it. Yes. That on the battlefield. Pay the 2 life. Jump this back. Discard this Root Snare. Oh man, look at this hand. All right. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Potentially, we have 6. Could have 14. We'll instead we'll have 13. Sorry, could have 10 because I have to subtract 4 for the Wilderness Reclamation instead of 9. I'll just shock. It doesn't really matter. So we'll play this. They'll try to Sinister Sabotage it. We'll copy their Sinister Sabotage. If they have Negate, main deck Negate, we get exploded, because then they could have Negate and Expansion Explosion here. Alright, so they have nothing. It's not a good sign for them. they counter this. They're digging. This resolves, all right. Okay, I think I'm going to upkeep Nexus. If I upkeep Nexus and they bounce Woodlands Reclamation, that's fine. Alright, I got 2 turns stacked up. Now we play a second. I'll go to the main phase. We play a second Reclamation. Go to the end step. And there's even the Escanta. I think I'll just go for the explosion for 11. Wait, this is... nah. I don't want to discard all those cards. Yeah, I'll just do 1 explosion so I can, if he has the Sinister Sabotage, finally, somehow. Yeah, now I have a Sabotage of my own. Guess I can just explosion for 5 here. 5. You, me. Discard. Blink of an eye. Land. Land. Maybe I'll upload some highlights from this Jack Pounding. Sure. So this is 4. This is 8. We have 16. Be nice to just get a stupid amount of mana. Let's play the Escanta. I'm actually 1 mana short of casting both Nexuses here, I think. No, I've got exactly enough. 6 + 8. Oh, never mind. I forgot about the second. I could have just killed him. I wasn't doing the math on having 2 reclamations. Whoopsie daisy. Sorry, buddy. Bottom. So he's had an expansion explosion all this time. Oh, there you go. All right. All right. Okay. That's what he conceded. All right. Haven't actually played a lot of the mirror. It's been a while. I really hope I don't lose. This first match, playing against someone at 95% is like making me gun shy. I'm 100 already? I feel like... Wasn't I 101 a second ago? Yeah. Okay. There's a blink of an eye, growth spiral. I think we can keep. Got our own reclamation. We need green mana. Are they opting? I still have the Ghost Remnant. Oh man, all 4 Memorial of the Geniuses. So now we might want to play the untapped land so that we can either bluff negate or, in a pinch, blink of an eye and wilderness reclamation if they go end step, growth spiral into reclamation. We're going to play our land now so that we can start growth spiraling. Now, what happens if they play a reclamation? Do we just blink of it? Blink it? I guess we don't have to worry about it. Phew. Growth spiral here. They could copy my growth spiral. I think they want a Chemist's Insight or hold up counter magic here. It's a really strange play. I guess if they can put an untapped blue source into play, they can still hold up a Sinister Sabotage. But I don't think this is worth doing. I'm going to put the forest in so we can do another one. There we go. We're caught right up. So I can't fight a counter war over this reclamation, so I'm not even going to try. I will shock myself so I can Chemist's Insight and still blink of an eye. Yes, Jack from Counting. The last to play the Nexus gets the first turn. My second spiral resolved quickly, you think? Okay. You think it's safe. Could have Crushing Canopy, so I could play this, I'll Canopy it, I'll blink of an eye it, and then I'll have no answer to his stuff. I think I can be patient. There's no reason to put that much mana out, because Crushing Canopy had no targets. Gonna choose to copy this again. There's a negate and a search. Okay, now we're feeling a little bit better. I think I just play search here. This one they'll probably fight over. Now I'm kind of with Forgotten Dog in terms of how they've played so far. It's possible they don't have any counter spells, but I'm putting them on a Crushing Canopy potentially. Just gonna play the Memorial. So they're gonna just a growth spiral. Into an insight. Okay. So if they have just like Nexus plus negate. Oh, Niv Mizzet? That's fine. So I'm just going to try to blink it. There's the canopy on my thing. I'll negate the canopy. I wish I could copy canopy, blow up the Niv Mizzet. That'd be cute. Fortunately, there's no way for me to flip my Escanta here, I don't think. So he's going to have a lot of cards in hand, but I'm going to have a Escanta in play and the Wilderness Reclamation. Yeah, we're hoping to start going off here. Another negate. I think I'd graveyard that. Expansion Explosion is intriguing. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Definitely play the Wilderness Reclamation. So right now we have 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Minus 4 is 4. 4 plus 8 is 12. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we don't have enough to like Chemist's Insight, copy it, try and draw 4. So I think I'm just gonna Explosion them for 4. There's all the Nexuses. At least we have 1 Sabotage. So if they Nexus, we Sabotage, they counter our or they copy or Sabotage. So this is fine. It's not great for me, mind you, but it's fine. I really just don't want them to blow up either of these, so I'm just going to say go. I'm not going to do any Chemist's Insight shenanigans. I'll graveyard that. Transform. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have to avoid dying to them jumpstarting Chemist's Insight. So that's 3 damage. So we're at a virtual 10 already. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 20 mana. So I'm going to cast 2 Nexus of Fates here, get those going, and then start activating Escanta, I think. We're going to hold up Sinister Sabotage the entire time if we can to protect our Wilderness Reclamation from a Crushing Canopy. We're looking for our own expansion explosion to just kill them soon. I can't hold up Sinister Sabotage still and Ascanta in this present moment. So we're just going to say go. So now we're just looking for Expansion Explosion, basically, or a Crushing Canopy to get rid of this thing. I've only used one, so there's 3 remaining. I'll go to the end step. There's one. All right. Can we Nexus and still hold up? So we have to beat double negate, I guess, at this point. So if we have another counter spell or something, that should do it. We can just draw. There's another Reclamation. Is this lethal now? I kind of want 2 double counterspell backup for the lethal explosion, or 2 of them. It's possible they don't have the Nexus of Fates. Speaking of, like, maybe they're just the Shivan Fire deck. There's another Reclamation. Another one. Again, because they have 4 mana up, we're looking for 2 counter spells. And if we find a Crushing Canopy, it gets a lot simpler because we just get this Niv Mizzet out of the way and we don't have to worry about our life total, and we can just take all the turns, not worry about things, and draw what we need eventually. Like, we can start casting these ops when I'm being very patient with not casting them. Go to the end step. Can we do that a little bit better? Green, green, blue. That's kind of tough. Another one. All right. Blue, 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 blue. Ascanta. There's a Crushing Canopy. Let's just do that right now. And they have to copy the mode that I cast, so if they even have expansion explosions. So they can't kill a Wilderness Reclamation right now. It's a one-player game. So this is where we can have the counter. Oh, growth spiral. Growth spiral into growth spiral into growth spiral into growth spiral into growth spiral. No, that will eventually run out. 7. Six. Opt. That's 2 more damage. If I let it resolve. There it. I can, let me think if I'm at risk of dying here. The cast and draw put me to 2. They're out of blue mana, though. We have 1 left, so this is going to ping me down to 4. And then they'll draw a card that'll be... Or sorry, 5, then 4. And then they can do another one that'd be... Yeah, I might be at risk of dying. I may have to counter a draw spell. Yeah, Shivan Fire can't target me. Just hope they use these 2 mana, then I'll know I'm safe. Oh, Shivan to target Niv? That's cute. Syncopate for X equals 0. Alright. If they have actual shock, I can counter shock. Alright, we're live. Alright, now they're dead. $74. They were, I'm going to say they were like Temur Reclamation. Because they didn't cast a single Nexus, but then again, I ranched them pretty good. That was a 2-0, and now we're 74th. We finished every quest we had except for the boosters. 1,700 gold. Cashola. Almost enough for another Guilds of Ravnica draft. Is that good enough? It's constantly a decision. Yeah, it's gungy. Well, you saw what happened to me last season. I was like 200, and I was like, oh, I better win another one. Then I lost, and I lost. 14 days left. So much time. Yeah, I said top 25. Let's go for it. Yeah. This is why they stopped allowing you to qualify for things based on your ELO rating in Paper Magic. These sorts of quandaries where a lot of time the best strategy is to not play at all. Is that like the chemical for salt or? No, there's no sodium. Duh, NaCl salt. I don't know what that is. It's probably like a organic thing. Excuse me. Got double root snare and got the Nexus. This is not a very nice hand. but I think I can keep it. Can I do better with 6? Has none of the requisite parts. Doesn't have a Wilderness Reclamation. Doesn't have green mana. Has an opt. I think we can do better. See, this is nicer, maybe? See, this is tricky, whether I need this or not. I think I'm gonna bottom it because I need, like, some... I need some, like, card velocity. I need some Search for Ascanthus. I need some Chemistry's Insights. I need stuff like that. Okay. If there's any doubt, it's clearly the Simic Stompy deck. Okay, that's kind of what I was looking for, the Chemistry's Insight. We're gonna Sinister Sabotage almost anything here. Yeah, I'll counter that. I don't think I want that. Did they name Elf on this? They did. I guess they either planning on holding up Frilled Mystic here, or they don't. Okay, they don't have another creature that's big enough. All right, that's that's how you draw it up. So wait, we have not enough to Reclamation and Nexus. We're mana short. So we have to find a fog here. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One creature isn't enough because it can only make Pelt Collector 1 more point larger. So I think we're good. They will have the ability to hold up Frilled Mystic starting next turn if they have that. I'll take that. Hey, Hellraiser 7861. These are Nexus games, baby. They can be pretty interesting, at least from my side of things. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is not lethal. I'll have 10 mana, so I'll probably have to Root Snare following a Nexus of Fate getting countered by a Frilled Mystic. Yeah, okay. So how am I going to beat Frilled Mystic here? So if they have 2 Frilled Mystics, it'd be nice for them to counter... Well, I guess if the Root Snare gets countered on their turn, I'm just dead. So we have to get them to counter the Nexus of Fate and hope they don't have a second one. Do I have how much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10. I won't have enough mana for Search, Nexus, and Root Snare unless I draw land. But I think it'd be nice to not Chemistry's Insight away one of the cards I have right now. So I'm just going to go to my turn. All right, I think Stomping Ground tapped does it, because that's 11 mana. Yeah. So we can stop my end step. We can start with this. All right, let's check. 5 plus 6, it's 11. Search, Nexus, Root Snare, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start with a Search. We're dead to double Frilled Mystic. Resolve. So if he has another Field Mystic in hand, we are dead. I'm going to Root Snare in the upkeep to deny them. Yeah, they had it. All right. So Blink of an Eye. I think I like the Root Snares. Blink of an Eye is so-so. I don't like the Hydroid Krasis. And the J-Light Ranger is decent. Don't like the Expansion Explosion, so that comes in. I need the Biogenic Ooze. Blink of an Eye, you can turn off quite a bit of damage sometimes by resetting stuff, so I think Blink of an Eye is actually pretty good. Might need the Sabotage to counter the Field Mystic. Don't have a lot of time to sit around with Chemist's Insight. Maybe I just drop one Opt, one Chemist's Insight. Let's give this a shot. Yeah, like, I could spend 4 mana to get rid of a Nullhide Ferox. Like, just bouncing... Yeah, I think Blink of an Eye is fine. Because the most of their pressure oftentimes is in 1 or 2 very large creatures rather than going super wide against me. Yeah, Belt Collectors, yeah. So I'm leaving the Blink of an Eyes in. This is pretty good. We're going to have to shock ourselves a couple times if we want to play our cards on curve. Well, that changes things. I think I'll just shock now so that I can Growth Spiral. Will I shock the Breeding Pool so I can also opt? Oh, they have 1 lander? Well, I'm not too scared now, I guess. How do I decide between Spiral and Escanta? It's always tricky. But oftentimes Spiral first is a good play because it may allow your next turn's play to be better, but allow you to do two things in a turn. If I double library that, I can like kill my opponent as they struggle with their Llanowar Elf 1-lander. Like I can Blink of an Eye to bounce whatever it is they play here, or maybe just bounce the Llanowar Elf. All right. There's a Vivian. I assume that goes in the graveyard, yeah. Major Carter. All right, I think I'm gonna actually bottom this Jade Light now. They've got one, what'd this name? Elf, yeah, so they can't like Gulta off it. I kind of want to get a Search for Escanta down, and I kind of also want to Blink of an Eye this Llanowar Elf, but can't really get away with both. So with Kicker, that is. They kept the Vivian Reed on top, which is just absurd to me. Hmm. If I don't think I can blink of an eye without kicker. I don't have enough cards right now. I'll just block. Reduces their Gulta mana. Sure, it grows the Spell Collector, but it's fine. I'm gonna try and blow up my Iskanta. Alright, go to my turn. It's weird to let me get the... Why wouldn't you do it in your own end step? Weird to let me get the activation. I think this is fine because I have the backup one. And I wouldn't mind this one going to the graveyard anyway, so I think this is fine. I think I'll take that so I can play Iskanta and still kick Blink of an Eye. So now they have Frilled Mystic mana up. He's eyeballing my Iskanta again. Now, he could have attacked with Llanowar if it's Crushing Canopy that's planning on. Vinemare? Weird. Alright, we're going to kick Blink of an Eye, the Pelt Collector. Actually, no, we're going to kick Blink of an Eye, Llanowar Elf? Yeah. Just so they can't, even if things go haywire and I have to give them another turn or whatnot, they can't Vivian me. So we're graveyarding this. I'm gonna activate it. And there's a Reclamation. Nexus. So if he has another Crushing Canopy, he can blow this thing up. This is only 9, but I think I'll snare now. Kind of want to bait him into countering something. Okay, my Wilderness Reclamation survived the turn. This is good. So I could go for an upkeep Nexus. Yeah, that's probably fine. Go for a Nexus. You could Frilled Mystic the Nexus. One Mystic down. Draw. Go to my main phase, play that. Resolve. Just shy of casting it, so we're in another situation where if they have double Frilled Mystic again, we lose again. Partly because I root snared a non-lethal attack, so that was probably pretty bad, because now this attack is lethal. All right, we're live. Let's hope they don't draw the land to kill my Reclamation. All right, Reclamation down.
Beasts are much more relaxed.
Did I tap? Did it tap my Escanta just there? I didn't get to Escanta because I think I may have punted just now. I should have had an Escanta activation, certainly. Somewhere I screwed up. Or did I Escanta for the Nexus? Maybe that's what happened. Because I went for Nexus that countered... Yeah. Never mind, we're good. No, we don't have... Well, I guess we can draw a step Nexus of Fate. This is fine. Let's see. How we go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I guess we'll just draw a step Nexus. Increase the odds we draw another Nexus. Play the land. Okay, there's a Reclamation. Reclamation is good. Ah, that's good. Coast is inside. Start with the Escanta. Now we have to find something. Start with the Opt. Let's put the stop on my end step. Start with the Opt. Ooh, Biogenic Ooze. That will prevent us from even dying. We'll untap first. Whew. All right. That was... So now they're on the play. This is the first game they've been on the play, so things could get a little sideways now. Yeah, Carter likes it when I say we're laughing. We're crying now. They're in the play. I think we just run with this. Ooh, it's got all the pieces except for lands. Mull this one. Okay, I'll keep this. Looking for growth spirals. I kind of hope they take off a turn of playing a creature to like Crushing Canopy this Escanta. They don't have double blue, so no Frilled Mystic. Gonna kill my Escanta. Are they gonna do my upkeep again? I kinda hope they do. So that I get at least one more trigger off of it. Nice. Yeah, they're doing... Oh, graveyard. Maybe it's just gonna live. Oh, Blink of an Eye. That's a good one. I can't kick Blink of an Eye to part of deckhand, but I can just kill deckhand if I want. I kind of want to draw the card, so I might reset the Crawl Harpooner. Or maybe I'll just wait and see if they go for a Vivian or something here to kill my Search for Azcanta. Okay, now they have Frilled Mystic mana. Really don't. Yeah, so they're just going to sit on Frilled Mystic. I kind of want to keep that, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to keep that. Basically, I can kill the part of deckhand with it, and they'll have no clock and maybe be forced at some point to play a Frilled Mystic. If they're just going to sit on Frilled Mystic forever. You can play like a Llanowar Elf. It's going for the Harpooner. Does he also have a land so he can still hold up the Mystic? No. Alright, I like this. I'm just gonna kill deckhand. Gonna go to my turn. Graveyard that. We're just gonna play Ooze. I can't counter it unless they have Disdainful Stroke, which they might have had actually. There's another deckhand. You don't get the card draw. Oh, baby. If you kick Blink of an Eye on a creature that... Yeah, you don't get the card draw, because the way the illusion works there is he'll, in response to the Blink of an Eye, he'll have a trigger that'll go in the stack, he'll sacrifice himself, and then at the time, that'll go on the stack above Blink of an Eye, that'll resolve, then the creature will be gone, and then Blink of an Eye will attempt to resolve, but there won't be a legal target in play, so the spell won't resolve and you won't draw a card. 38. Oh, 99 matches, too. What was the person's name? It was like a bunch of letters. NHCOO something something. They were 400 something. They were Cynic Stompy. And that was a 2-1 for 38. Now, anytime a spell... Excuse me. Anytime the spell... True, it was kicked. But it has to resolve in order for it to all the text on the card to actually occur. This is a pretty good hand, I think. Uh-oh, it's mono white. This is not easy. They have triple 1-drop here? No. Okay, that's good. Maybe? Or they do have triple 1-drop, they're just pacing it oddly. We're going for the Growth Spiral into this island, into opting. Okay, they don't have a Benalish Marshal. They have nothing? I like this. Opt. I would probably take a 4th land. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright. is going about as well as game ones can possibly go. My opponent's stumbling on plays of any kind, not having triple one drop, and me putting everything together. So I'm gonna kick Blink of an Eye something here. It'll probably just be... I was gonna kick Blink of an Eye my own Reclamation if they have a Conclave Tribunal, but I'll kick Blink of an Eye Skymarcher Aspirant if they demonstrate they don't have a Conclave Tribunal. I could also blink the Tribunal instead. If I blink the Tribunal, I could... No, I think I'll... Let's see. I think I'll let that target Reclamation and blink my own Reclamation. If I bounce it instead, I can Growth Spiral next turn, but it's possible I have to give him another turn. So I'll let that target. Yeah. Alright, we'll play Reclamation again. If they have a second one, then things get a little interesting. Flip their Legion's Landing. Take 6. And they got nothing? Alright. That's intriguing. I guess I'll draw it. And we're just gonna Growth Spiral here. All the Nexuses. So this is 10 mana, so we have enough to play a Search and Nexus. Alright, I doubt they're getting another turn. And turn, float. Pass. I think we'll have enough Wilderness Reclamations. So this is 18 mana minus 4 is 14 mana, so we can play this and double Nexus. So we just need to put anything into our graveyard for Iskanta to turn on. Like another Iskanta. There's an Expansion Explosion. Opponent is at 20. We have 18 mana, so that's not enough. End step. Could do a large-ish explosion, maybe. I'll do some Iskantas. Chemistry's Insight. Else can't. bricks. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can explosion for X equals 5. Yeah, that's probably fine here. Target you, target me. Just a bunch of lands. We'll discard Shockland. Yeah, I had another turn banked up. Here's the expansion. Go to my main. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 3 is 24. Yeah, so we have enough now. We have 34 cards. Bum bum bum. Target you. Target me. I had the counter spell. We were ready to rock. All right, we stole game 1. It gets harder post board. We're going with Paulo Vitor's sideboard plan, which is to change almost nothing because. What? Oh, shoot. Can't remember Paulo's plan. There we go. Yeah, he cuts two expansion explosions for 2 Hydrate Graces, and he calls it a day. Post board. I beat Martin Hughes at 2-0. Maybe we can beat this guy at 2-0. Sure. I got 2 different articles. This is Paulo Vitor Damadaros's article. And this is Matt Nass's article. Yeah. Okay, good hand? Yeah, pretty good hand. I'll keep. What did they keep? My goodness. I'm assuming they're gonna have History of Benalias like crazy here. I think I'll take this. I'm expecting a who's a what's it's here. Maybe I don't counter anything here. Because maybe protecting my Wilderness Reclamation next turn is better than countering this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this does a lot of damage. This turns on Snubhorn Sentry. I think I Sinister Sabotage this. A little worried about them screwing with my reclamation here is the only thing. So they actually lose a permanent now. Still, or is that 10? That's 10 now, so that guy's turned on. The last card's not Conclave Tribunal. I'm feeling pretty good because this is 4. This is 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I'll take it. Bottom. How are we looking? 4? Oh, we got a ways to go. 5. Another Reclamation is cute. Okay, so we have 8 mana right now. If we play this, that's 10. Actually, if we play this, it'll be 15 minus 4, which is 11, so let's play this. I guess we can just play this. It'll be 14 minus 4, which is 10. And I'll play this tapped. Oops, still have to play the Reclamation. Resolve. Okay, we just need to flip this as Kanta, and we're kind of doing it. I'm gonna bin that. I guess I'll play another Reclamation. Cast a Fruit Snare in their upkeep. That'll be our 7th card. If they rip something to destroy our Escanta, then we could be in trouble. Go. Just untap it all. I don't have any Memorial to Geniuses, so nothing to use the men on. Go to their upkeep. Root Snare before they draw a blue source. Maybe they'll go with the negate in their hand. So they go. Fingers crossed that this thing stays in play. Is Isolate some goofy? Yes, I think it is. Alright. So I don't even have to put anything in my graveyard here. This thing is flipping, but I will bin that anyway. Oh, I almost get decline. Ugh. Stopping my end step. Play the Memorial. We have 4 activations of Escanta. Well, there's the first brick. I don't want it to use the red mana. Is there a way to do that? Have I already punted here? Yeah, I don't know. I have to turn off the auto tapper completely? Oh. Oh, I've got full control on now. It's gonna be all weird. Ugh, I don't care. It's gonna get shuffled anyway. Okay, turn off full control then. Float. I think drawing that Nexus basically does it. Yeah, we get 2 more turns of, or no, 1 more turn of quad activations. Actually did hold the red mana. Or no, I just floated another red mana just now. I think I'll take that Insight. Mark that moment if I die, when I didn't take that Root Snare. Oh, and I have to be sure to cast this Nexus. I should have done it with this on the stack. Get a little cocky here. Getting a little cocky. Yeah, I should have cast this with this before I activated this. I'll take this Root Snare. You guys are all about playing this psychological game. Man, this guy's probably like, oh, sweet, 37 player. If I beat this guy, whew, I'll fly right up the standings. But then they kept an atrocious game, or their game one hand just not come together. I guess they had 2 1-drops and then like a bunch of 3s, and they just didn't get the 3rd land. All right. Still have a blue floating. Bullets. Ooh, no. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm throwing it away. I wanted to... Chemistry's inside, I guess. Guess I'll Hydrate Krasis here for X equals 6. Okay, there's Expansion Explosion. Is he dead right now? 20. I'm taking the Expansion Explosion. Because he's certainly dead next turn, if not right now. So we're untapping 2 more times. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 7, so we only have 18 mana, so it's not just lethal. I think I'll take the Opt rather than that Reclamation. Well, like, if I hadn't taken that Root Snare off one of the Escanta activations, I could be dead here, because I haven't found a Nexus yet. Not bad, Alpha Toxin. We started the day at 100 in second, and then just while reviewing spoilers, we moved up to 100 because people lost. And then we played, got paired against someone with the 95th percentile, beat them, then someone in the 411 range, beat them, and now we're playing someone in the 91st percentile, and it seems like we're going to beat them. I punted, I think, once here. I think I punted by Root Snaring a non-lethal attack against Simic Nexus, and then just now when I cracked this Memorial to Genius for no reason. I don't know how far we'll go if we win against someone at the 91st percentile. We might not even crack the 20s. Can I do things some more? We're going to Escanta. Alright. There's the Nexus. Play the Nexus. Play the Opt. Yeah. Play the Opt. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for necessarily. I have enough to kill him with this explosion, I'm pretty sure. I would take like a Growth Spiral now. No, bottom that. That's what he conceded to. 27, not 20, not top 25. We moved up 10 though. Let me just make a quick edit to something here. Let me just do that. Would you look at that? This was against Brizzes something? B something? Brizzes. Everyone, white weenie. 2-0. 27th. Ooh, Flood of Recollection. Instant or sorcery card from the graveyard to your hand. Alright. Yeah, how many games in a row is that? That's, yeah, 6 games in a row. This deck is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and windmill slam the subscribe button above to see more like it in the future. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me streaming Magic Arena every weekday morning at twitch.tv/BlinkyMTG. Hope to see you there.